shout out later too. Hello.
Hi,
Paul.
hi.
Hi, Paul. How are you?
How's it going? How's it going?
I'm
Good.
Nicole.
How are
We've been
you?
chatting a little bit, and
Good.
Tracy's over.
I'm Tracy. Outlander
Hi, Tracy.
obsessed.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi.
And you
How's
know
it going?
Maria.
Hi, Maria.
Hi,
How are
Paul.
you?
Good.
How's it
How are
going?
you?
We're
Good.
I'm
good.
good. I'm good. It's
Yeah.
what time is it there? It's like 8 o'clock here, so it's like 4 there.
4. Yeah.
Well,
Just
it's 3
about.
where I
Good.
am.
Yeah.
I'm in Nashville, so it's 3 o'clock here.
Nashville? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been. I want to see Nashville. Nashville sounds awesome.
Oh, you should come. We'll go for tacos.
Nice. It's a date. Let's do it.
Yes,
I'm
I
in.
have the
I'm
best
in.
taco place ever.
Yes, I love it. So how
So
we doing?
we're good. We're good. Thank you for coming on with us.
Well, thank you for having me. You guys are amazing. So
Oh,
supportive of everything. It's incredible. Thank you.
thank
Yeah.
you. So we had asked our followers if they had any questions for you, and one of the things that came up was people who don't know a little bit about the charity and where that came from, and how you landed on boxing.
Okay, so I've always boxed. I've always boxed since I was younger, and I was a bodyguard and a doorman. I was a bouncer on nightclub doors when I was at drama school. So I would be doing ballet and drama classes during the day, and then fighting at night. Yeah, I was a wee bit crazy, but there you go.
Yeah.
So I started doing that. When I was younger, and I started teaching self-defense for women when I probably about 10, 12 years ago with a friend of mine's. And I decided to open up a boxing gym. I was coaching actors to box. There's a few you may have seen. I think there's quite a few pictures of me and Duncan. I coached Duncan quite a bit.
Yeah.
There's a few other actors and actresses that I've taught over the years, and I started choreographing fights for TV and film. So in between acting, I would go and like put fights together for TV and movies, and so I used to do that. So I started seeing I wanted to open my own place. I kept going to boxing gyms, and they were just like, sometimes boxing gyms are not the cleanest. Like they're not,
Yeah. That's one thing I've noticed about
Yeah.
your gym in all the pictures that I've seen. It's very clean.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that was the thing. That was the thing. And
It's very appealing for women, I think.
Yeah, that was one of the things I used to teach I used to teach predominantly women boxing. There's quite a lot of women want to box, and I would take them to the gyms that I kind of grew up in, which were all they were not the nicest. They were like, if you were lucky if the toilet light was working and the toilet wasn't the best.
Yeah.
So I kept getting these, Paul, like, I love the training, but I really don't want to have a shower here. Like, it's really not nice.
Right.
So I decided after a few, like, to try and open up my own place, and I looked at some really nice gyms, and I tried to make some really nice toilets and really nice facilities, and nice and bright, and not smelling of sweat, and nice windows, lots of light and lots of air coming through. So that's what I did, and it was actually Kat had said, "I hope you do put really nice toilets in," because I was like, "Yes, I put nice showers in." So that's what happened, and that's where we started. And once I started the gym, I saw a lot of people were working doing charities. Like Sam had his MPC. Kat worked a lot with kids charities and cancer charities, and there's a few other people in the cast that had different charities, and other actors I'd worked with had done. And I was like, I want to do something my own. I want to do something that I can do, that I can do myself, rather than I want to start something on my own. So I taught self-defense for women. So I approached Women's Refuge in Glasgow Women's Aid, and I said, look, I've taught self-defense for women before. Is there a chance that I would like to try and teach it again? And they were like, how much is it going to cost us? I was like, no, not going to cost you anything. I just need the people. I'll pay for it. She's like, oh, right, okay, you sound different. Come and see me. So I went to the Women's Aid shelter, and me turning up with the beard, like, what do you want? What do you want? I was like, so they were really welcoming, really liked what I was wanting to do, really, really encouraging of what I wanted to do. And that's how the charity came about. And I said, like, I asked them straight, I said, if I'm going to take anything away from the work that you do with domestic abuse victims, then I'll just stop and I will go and I was doing anti-bullying for kids and mental health for men, women and kids. They're like, no, come in and you think we like what you're doing. So that's what happened. So they gave me the encouragement to say, yeah, we like what you're doing. We will support you with what you're doing and take it for there. So that's how that's how the boxing gym started, and that's how the charity evolved within the gym. And we've just started. We had a lot of. It's been really tough setting the gym up after COVID. A lot of like building companies and people that sign off your building. So yes, you're good. You've ticked all the building control, I think you call it in the States.
Oh,
So they
like
weren't
the
doing
inspection and an inspection.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they weren't doing any visits because of COVID. They were all working from home, so they weren't coming to visit like places who had been finished. And they're like, "Can you come and sign us off so we can open?" They're like, "Nah, we'll get to you. You're down the line." I was like, so that delayed us for a long time. So probably about 6 or 7 months behind where we should be by now. But
oh my gosh,
it's been tough, but we're getting there. We've got, I've got some boys that come in from the charity every Saturday morning. So I work with them. I've got some women coming in who are just want to box just now. And it's great. So the charity picks up the bill. The charity pays for if somebody wants to just come in for a coffee, someone needs to come in for a chat, all these things. So
Wow.
the charity picks the bill up and it pays for the classes, pays for if you want a one-on-one class, it'll pay for that. If you want to join a group class, that there's a boxing class at night, then okay, you can say, right, well, you'll come and be the charity. We've made it so it's secure entry, so you can't just walk in the gym. You have to be controlled entry, so women can feel safe coming into the gym.
Yeah.
So we're trying, and we're doing some of it. It's been tough, but it's rewarding. I got 2 messages from mums that I work with their sons. So one boy was really badly bullied, and so I get him in this Saturday morning. So he's coming on great. He was really badly bullied, like tortured at school, and internet, like years ago when when the kid was bullied, they left at the school gates, and home is a safe haven, and it finished.
right?
But now it's on your phone; it follows you. So this boy was fought like he moved schools. They've traced him, they followed him, they threatened his parents,
Oh my gosh.
and yeah, so it was really bad, like really bad. So at 12 years old, he turned around to his mum and said, I don't want to live anymore. I just don't want to be here anymore. At 12.
Oh my gosh, that's awful.
So we've got him in on a Saturday morning, and he's doing great. He's his confidence coming up. So he works with another boy who I brought in from the charity. So he had suffered PTSD. His older brother had tragically took his own life, and he discovered him. So he was really struggling with that. So the two of them now have become friends, and they're working together. They both have developed a love of boxing. They're boxing in other clubs at night, but they just still come to me on a Saturday morning. I give them a boxing class, and I give them a workout, and so it's and the mums are like, Paul, you've saved not just us, but like, you don't know what you do. You just teach boxing, and it's nice. It's lovely feedback. I think one of the mums kind of reviews have been put up on the website. I think it's my gym, and so that was one of the mums.
Yeah.
So listen, if I help those 2 boys, if I just help those 2 boys, and I don't help anybody else, the charity's done its job,
Yeah, that's
so.
Wow. I mean, just the confidence that it gives them, right? It gives them a place to go. They can build that confidence that hopefully they don't ever need to use that skill, but they have it there as something like in the back of their mind,
Yeah, I think boxing, and it's it's been around for thousands of years. It's been Greeks and stuff way back, so we've always been doing it, and but it builds self-confidence, it builds discipline, it teaches self-reliance. It does help, and it helped me when I was young. I was bullied when I was young, and I started boxing, and I stood up for myself. So if it does that, then that's all we need. But it's not saying that I'm going to coach world champions if I see it. Like I'm not I'm not a professional boxing coach. If somebody's got a real talent, then I'll point them in the direction of like somebody that's going to be there full time. I have acting, I have another full time job. So,
Right.
but it just it gives them a wee bit somewhere to go, somewhere to boost their confidence, somewhere where they feel safe, somewhere they feel respected, somewhere they feel encouraged and not looked down on, and that's all you can do. That's the goal, to provide a safe environment for women to come if they're coming from a domestic abuse situation, or young men who are struggling, or young women who just want to learn self-defense.
Right.
So,
and it's great that you're working, like you said, in tandem with those shelters and those other, resources to make sure, like you said, like you're not that you would intentionally undo any work that they're doing, but so it works in tandem. That's so important.
Yeah, I think because we have to kind of work together. I think that's important. And if I had thought that I was going to take away from the work that they're doing, and some people, like, sometimes I'll teach up one of the boys. I've taught some kids before, and if it's doing a boxing class, it's fine. But if I'm doing a self-defense class and I'm engaging in them and see then I can see a trigger, and I can see that I've triggered that there. So you have to be wary what you're doing as well. So sometimes you have to work with, you find out what their background is, where they've come from, what their past is, their trauma and stuff, and you have to work within those parameters and be careful. So it's but you have to work with them. You have to work with it's good.
So
do you have?
Go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm talking.
Well, I was just going to ask. You're helping heal them through boxing and giving them that self-confidence. But are you? Is there a side of the charity that does counseling or like kind of helps them work through things, or is that like you have somebody else or somewhere else that you send them for that?
No, because I don't try and counsel anyone. If they want to talk, I'll listen.
Okay.
They have a safe place to talk, but I'm not a counsellor, and I could be doing more damage than good. So I have to be careful. Like I become a signpost. Like a few times women had came to me and said I'm in an abusive relationship. I don't know what to do. A lot of, especially since I did it with a lot of, like, there's people that have known me from the show, and a lot of women from America, the States, have messaged me, and I've been a signpost for them and saying, listen, and I've looked up women's aid shelters in their area and went, try this. This is where you should go. I'm not a counsellor, so I've looked up like wherever their area was, and said give them a list and try to do that. So I can only be a signpost. I'm not a counsellor, I don't think. And I've spoke to women's aid, and they're like, no, you can't take this on. This is too much for you. Just send them to us. There's helplines that we spend. There's helplines for people that are struggling, and so I have to be careful.
And I think that's important because you are guiding them someplace where they can get help. But I do have to say, I love the quotes and the positivity, that you post. Just on your page so and then in your corner. So I appreciate that.
Sometimes they're just for me. Sometimes like, I need a lift today. I say, this is good. This will help me today. Tell the world.
Yeah, I like the videos that you show of the actual self-defense with the women and stuff. So I watched those and learned stuff. I've never taken a self-defense class before. And I would love to. I'd love my daughter to take one too.
They're amazing. They're a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu couple. Gracie, thinks she's a Gracie. Her husband's a Gracie who kind of invented Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and they're incredible. What they do is amazing. So we're going to do some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in the gym as well, and just kind of blend that in with the boxing and the self-defense, because sometimes you like a stand-up fight is not, and I don't teach people to have a fight.
Right.
Like if you're doing self-defense, like if you're going to have a boxing match with me, if you've not trained or somebody, I can punch. It's not going to be, so it's not about having a fight. It's about trying to get away or buy yourself some time or be aware of your surroundings and not be on your trying to get up and away rather than having let's have a fair, like a square fight, you know. It's trying to get away and even buy yourself time. It's not about having, okay, I can know how to get punched, then let's just have a fight. That's not what we want to do. If I give you encouragement through boxing and build your self-confidence up, then great. But with the self-defense, it's more about trying to give yourself time to get away. So that's what I would prefer.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So what we're planning on doing this evening is we run this thing called Boozy Book Club every Wednesday, and we're working our way through the books. We're actually on A Breath of Snow and Ashes right now, so we're actually reading what's happening in the season. So it's been fun.
My lips are sealed. My lips are sealed.
I know.
Don't
I
ask,
know.
Don't ask
We might ask you some questions in a little bit.
We're not.
Oh, I will.
Well, we'll ask you stuff that's already happened, but not anything about what's coming up, of course.
Yeah, we tend to be. That's one of our rules too. Is we're a spoiler-free zone anyway, so we won't put you in that position. But so what we're going to be doing tonight is we have some giveaways. That we have a pretty decently sized raffle that we're going to be be working through tonight. So anyone who donates during book club will have an entry into the raffle, and we have some signed books, and we're not going to talk about it too much, but we have some good swag. And then once that giveaway is over, that's just during the live, but then after the live is over, we'll put up your PayPal, so anyone who missed the live will still be able to donate.
Amazing, thank you so much. I'll donate a signed pair of gloves by me, and I'll probably get some of the other cast members, so we'll put that in. I'll send them out. So
that'd be great.
So put that to the swag, and a pair of boxing gloves, and
that's amazing.
I'll get as many signatures on it as I can.
Okay.
Thank you.
Because you guys start filming soon, right?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to ask that?
So.
I mean, that's the rumor. That's filming.
Hopefully, I'm hoping.
I know.
I'm hoping it starts soon. I miss it. So it'll be good to go back to work.
Yeah.
So
it'll be good.
So here is my question for you about what we've seen so far. So you got to go back to Ardsmuir. Yes. What was it like to have Scotland be Scotland again instead of North Carolina?
Yeah. It's just that area is just quite magical. It's one of my favourite areas in Scotland. It's like it's in Glencoe, so it's between kind of Glasgow and Isle of Skye, Fort William, and it's beautiful drive. I'd done it. So I put a few pictures up recently. I did a drive up there a couple of weeks ago to the Isle of Skye in like a wee camper van, which was lovely, with a group of people, a group of friends of mine. And Glencoe's stunning. It's a stunning drive. Like every time you turn around the road, it's like the mountain the light hits it differently. So when you're standing there and you turn around, and I think I took a picture of one of the soldiers on a horseback and with the mountain behind them. It was just quite magical. It was just lovely. Yeah. It was really, really nice. It was amazing. So it was some tough shoots. It was tough. Those rocks were sore in the feet. Those shoes were not, they're not Nike Air. There's not a lot of cushioning in those shoes. So on those rocks, it was rough, but the scenery, you just turn around and you're like, wow, this is nice. This is pretty cool. So.
Was it cold when you were there filming that day?
No, I'm so right. No, it was not too cold actually.
Not
Sometimes it was okay. Some bit was a bit rainy.
Yeah.
Some days were rainy, and then the midges came out a couple of times, and I was like, that's. But no, it was lovely. It was cool. It was nice. It was lovely. I loved it. It was good. It was good.
You ended filming back at Ardsmuir again. Didn't you guys have to go back
and film it again?
Yes. Yeah. It changed. There was a change, and we had filmed it at the start, and then we changed it. Yeah. So it was kind of the last day of filming. Season 6 was pretty much the last day out there. Yeah, we had. I think there was a change in
the story.
Yeah, there was a change in the shooting, and I think we went back and did our last day up there, we stayed there for about a week, I think. And it was beautiful. It was really nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Awesome.
Right.
Well,
here's another question. Go ahead.
I was going to say we're hoping to see it this summer because the three of us are coming out.
But
Yes.
Yeah.
nice. You should definitely come and see the gym.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
You
Yeah,
have to.
definitely.
We'll do a
So
boxing
I have a
class.
quick.
All four of us will do a class.
Okay. That'd be awesome. I'm bringing my
Oh,
daughter,
yeah.
so
there you go.
Okay, five of us. That's fine.
So since we're going to be there in the summer, do you have any advice on keeping the midges away?
There was I don't know if they still make it. There was they get sprays, but there used to be Avon.
Yeah.
Avon.
Oh,
Yeah.
skin's so soft.
Skin's
Yeah.
so soft. The
Yeah.
best thing.
Really?
Really?
I'm writing that down.
The best thing. I don't know if I think it's the oil in it or something.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
they used to give that to the army and stuff that were doing manoeuvres in the Highlands, and it was skin so soft is the best. I don't know if they still do it, but
Wow.
it was
They
good.
do.
You get sprays or a wee net. They have a midgie net, so
Oh my
yeah.
gosh. That's awesome.
That's the only thing I'm like,
And somebody's just commented saying, "Oh hi, there's lots of messages." Smidge is pretty good as well. Yeah, Smidge is pretty good.
okay.
Midge.
I gotta write that down.
I know, I'm writing it down.
Yeah, it was fine. It's good.
And awesome. What were you gonna ask, Maria?
Oh, I was just going to ask him, how was it when you were shooting the Ardsmuir stuff to have like the gang back together, Leslie and Hayes and like all the guys from way back in like season 3.
I didn't work with them in season 3. I only came in season 5, so I've known the two boys for a long time, so it was nice. So I've known them from other jobs. I did a play with Keith for a long time. I was at drama college with James for a long time, so we did a lot of plays together and stuff. So we had good fun when the boys are all together. When we're all together, like the Lindsay brothers, and we do go on really, really well. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, it's good fun. It's very good fun. It's good fun.
So you were saying that you used to help choreograph fight scenes. So being on the other side of that, because there's a few fight scenes in that Ardsmuir flashback. What's it kind of being on the other side of being given the direction?
It's quite funny. I know Dominic is a stunt coordinator, and he's got like a really amazing team, and they know that I've done stuff, so they just kind of leave me like, Paul, can you just come up with something, and then they'll just check it. Like, that looks good.
Oh, good.
Okay, so it's nice. I still get to do a little bit.
Yeah.
And then so me and one of the other stunt guys, there's another guy called Paul. He's a stunt man, and we I usually end up working with him for some reason, and he's like, "We'll just do this." So we kind of come up with our own stuff sometimes, but it's good. So I get a bit of freedom sometimes.
Yeah.
And
do your own stunts.
Yeah,
I do. I like to do stuff. Like, I don't like. I had on season 5, I had to ride a horse really, really quick. And opening scene, like, I'd go away and then come back to Jamie and tell him there's people in the next town up, and I had to ride the horse in quick. And then there was a stunt rider, and I was like looking, I'm like, what's he for? It's like, he's just stand up. It's a quiet day for you, fella. You sit down. I got this.
Great.
This. Take a seat. Put your feet up. Have a cup of tea. I got it.
I got it.
But it was, But then I'm not great with horses. They asked me because they knew I had in the early scenes of season 5. So this is kind of a secret. I'll bring it in a bit closer to the secrets.
Everyone lean in.
It's a secret. So when I auditioned for Ronnie, like, there's a scene where you have to ride the horse, and like, how good your horse rider? I was like, no worries, no problem.
everybody says.
Everyone says that, right? Yeah.
I think
horses, no problem.
Everybody does like the Joey from Friends. Like, I did this,
yeah,
I did this, and dance captain, and bonjour, monsieur, blah, blah, blah. Like, that was Joey from Friends. So I said, yeah, that's fine, I can do it. But then, because I do a lot of fights and hand-eye coordination is pretty good, then I picked it up really, really quick, which was lucky. So it was good. But I told them, like, so I had like 3 lessons and I was already riding the horse quite quick. So I picked up really fast, but I did lie at the audition. I did lie.
I'm not surprised by that.
I did. And it was like, Yeah.
And how did that work out?
Worked out well. The horse riding was great.
See, now you really do. Now you really have the experience. So
yeah, and I keep saying like every time a new character comes in and they have to do horse riding, I'm always asking, can I get some more lessons? Like, no, you don't need any more lessons. But I want to ride the horse fast and do jumps, and I'm like, no, you can't do that.
No.
Like, no. Like, I just want, no. You don't need any more lessons. Just you're fine.
You're
Thank
good.
you very
Yeah.
much. So it's funny.
That's great. Yeah, Graham was the other one who was not a huge fan of the horses, I think.
I don't know that anybody really is, are they?
To be fair, those are some of my favourite days when we're filming them on the horse. I do enjoy it, but I was never done it when I was younger. I never did any horse riding, but now that I love it. Like, what we're doing today, we're riding up. Yes, okay, I love it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I think that maybe they just don't like it when they have to keep setting the scene, you know?
Yeah, over and
Bring
over.
bring the horses back over here and let's start again. And that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, it's that you're just doing a wee circle and you go back to the start and then you go back to the circle and back to the start.
Yeah.
It's like a wee lip. It's nice.
Someone way back in the comments wanted to know who of the Outlander cast is the best boxer. Maybe yourself excluded.
Let's think. I think Duncan's pretty good. He can box now. He's got some skills. Sam can fight. Sam's pretty decent. He did a lot more Muay Thai though. So he's going to do. I think we'll do some more boxing. But yeah, Duncan and Sam are pretty good at he's pretty good boxing. I keep challenging Richard to a boxing match, but for the charity.
Yeah.
He says yes.
He's busy.
He's busy. He's busy.
Yeah.
So I did challenge. I did challenge Sam, and Sam's like, nope. He's not
he doesn't want to be there.
You know, he's too pretty for it. Let's be fair. Don't have the face. He's too pretty. So we'll do a charity. We'll try and do a charity one with somebody. I think a charity event. We'll try and do some boxing.
Yeah.
I think me and Richard. I'll try and. I'll challenge him, Richard. Let's get it on.
Yes,
Challenge
I heard that, Richard.
Well,
I'm sure somebody will take you off on it. Yeah.
If you can't get Sam to box, maybe you can get him to do some more TikTok dances. Somebody was asking.
Oh no.
That dance is never gonna ever go away. That's
no.
Yeah.
Thank you to your daughter.
Yeah.
Yes.
I get asked a lot. I do get asked that a lot. It's quite funny.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a mad day. We was round the house, for dinner, and we're talking about TikTok and I don't have TikTok and he didn't have TikTok. My daughter was like, these guys TikTok, and we're talking about some girl had 50 or 60 million followers on TikTok. I was like, how do you get
Yeah.
And what is it you do? And we asked the question. So Aaliyah talked, I'd done a couple of TikToks with Aaliyah for her thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then so we decided, we had dinner and we had a wine and we did a TikTok dance. So
the wine
was he
did it.
Was he pretty willing to do it?
Oh yeah, he was up. Yeah, we were both up for it. We were both up for the laugh. He gets on really well with Aaliyah. But so we said just post it. Didn't realise it would go as crazy.
Oh
my
gosh! Yeah.
If I had a pound for every time I've been asked, can you do another? Can you do another? I'd be like, the charity would be
fully funded. Yeah.
Yes.
Fully funded for
years.
Yeah. So yeah, the TikTok.
You need to do another one and then sell it.
Right.
Do another one.
We want a TikTok dance here.
Yeah.
Although I don't know what, someone had cut, someone did a TikTok dance because I'm not I'm clean shaven in the show and I don't know who this guy is. We'll just cut him out and just have Sam. So they cropped me out.
How dare they?
Yeah.
I don't think you really want another TikTok dance because somebody keeps cropping me out. And he's like, oh no, that wasn't us. That was somebody else.
I gotta be honest though, Paul. You had the better moves.
Yeah.
That's it. Yes.
You've got the rhythm.
That's it.
You have the rhythm.
That's it. Salsa.
Poor Sam. He's not a dancer. Not a.
He's all
Sorry.
right. He's all right. He's getting off going from. He's all right. He's fine.
Yeah. So another
He's gonna be
question
okay.
someone asked, you're wearing a Sassenach Spirits hat. You've tried the whiskey, tried the tequila yet?
I've not tried the tequila yet. I've got a bottle of the whiskies like in the house,
Yeah.
and I've not got the tequila yet. I'll try and get one. I think I need to. Yeah, I'm sure you'll bring me a nice bottle.
That's what you got to do. Don't buy it. You got to get him to give it to you.
Get him to get you a bottle.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be beautiful. He's won a few awards with it, so good on him. He's good on him.
Mine arrived at the beginning of the month. It's good. I think my first reaction was that it was dangerous. It's very drinkable. That's the problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I can't wait to try it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, Paul, we don't want to take up too much of your time. Thank you so much for popping on with us and chatting. And
you're welcome. Thank you for having me, and good luck with the book club. This will be you do this all the time. Is this like a weekly thing?
Yeah, every Wednesday.
Nice.
Every Wednesday
Nice.
we have like a selection of chapters that we discuss, and Maria usually has a cocktail that she comes up with based on what we've. Yeah, it's fun.
And what's the cocktail this week then?
Last week was the skinflint, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the skinflint drink, because that's what she
from Mrs. Wilson at the funeral. Yeah,
that's what she called Hiram Crombie. So
yeah,
shameless skinflint was last week.
Do you have one? Do you have one for tonight, Maria?
Not yet.
Or is it gonna be a last? It's gonna be a last
one today. It's gonna be green though.
It's green. What's the cocktail? I used to be a cocktail bartender, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, the one last week, I can tell you what was in it last week. It was whiskey, black currant liqueur, and rum mixed together, and then I topped it off with ginger ale. It was good.
Sounds potent. Sounds very potent.
Usually are.
She's the mad mixologist. She has like this enviable bar downstairs, and she kind of like mad scientists it together.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yes. Oh, and then our followers have given us all alter egos for after we've like gone past that point of
really?
So yeah, we all have different names.
So we have different names.
I'm Dot. I'm Dot.
Okay.
Maria is Patsy, and
Bev.
Nicole is Bev.
Bev.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Patsy and Bev.
as the night goes on,
they make appearances.
They make appearances in the book club.
So
yeah.
Like, so they're characters.
Well,
yeah,
and
it's like Jekyll and Hyde. All of a sudden, you're like, oh, Patsy's here.
Patsy's here. That's why we call it.
Maybe I should hang around for this Patsy and Dot.
It'll be late now your time.
Yeah, it's very late for you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because it starts at 8
on the rewatch.
for us.
You should have said that I got a cocktail and then we could have just had a party.
There you
go. A nice wee party next time.
Next time.
Let's do a party next time.
That's right. Next time we'll all bring our favorite drinks and
I'll mix the cocktails, but you settle down with that whiskey rum.
We'll come over. We'll come over when we're there. And we can,
let's do it in the gym.
We'll have a party.
Let's do it in the gym.
But Paul, you need
I
an
want to
alter
meet your
ego.
dogs. Sorry.
What? What's that?
I said Paul needs an alter ego name.
Yes, we need to give you a name.
I've got enough names, Ronnie. Who else?
Yeah, but it's going to be a name that we give you. Paul.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. So who makes an appearance after you've had a few? What would you call him?
Who do you
I
turn
guess we'd have to
into?
meet him first.
Yeah.
I used to, but like it's very. I used to be a bodyguard years ago for like music people and like bands and stuff, and like so when I have a drink, I'd say I get very protective.
Okay.
Like if I know you, I'm like, are you okay? Is everything all right? And like if I know you, I love you, and I want to look after you, and I'm like, is everything cool? Are you all right? Okay, that's cool. So maybe I don't know. Who was maybe the bodyguard, Kevin Costner.
Yeah,
Kevin.
we'll call you
Kevin.
Kevin.
It'll be
What
Kevin
was his
Kev.
character? Farmer.
Bev and Kev. Yes. Bev and
Was he-
Kev.
Yeah, there you go. Or Farmer, I think Farmer was his name in the movie. So Farmer or yeah, what was it? Frank Farmer. Frank Farmer.
Frank Farmer.
Or
Okay.
Frank.
Frank.
Or
We don't
Kevin.
want to
So
use Frank.
maybe that.
We
We don't want to
Frank.
use Frank.
No.
Nah, let's not use Frank. Go for Kevin.
Kev. There you go.
Kev.
Perfect.
Seems like his hat should be backwards like this.
Yeah.
That sounds like Kev.
It's Kev.
He's like, I'm gonna
It's
take
Kev.
care of you.
I got you. I got this.
That's great. Well,
thank you so much.
You were so much fun. I feel like we could talk to you all day, but I'm sure you have stuff to do. So thank you so much.
Oh, you're amazing. Listen, thank you so much for everyone. Like, I was trying to wait. I've got a raffle prize coming for the charity, which is a signed script and a pair of boxing gloves that I was supposed to. I was trying to. I wanted to pull the raffle this week, but I was trying to get someone special to do it, but I can't get them right. So for everybody that's bought a raffle ticket, I will be drawing it this week. Absolutely. I can't wait any longer. So that's coming. And just everyone that supports me in the charity, you know, and the gym has been incredible. You guys are incredible. Maria, you've done a few things for me as well. So just thank you so much. Your support means the world, and it doesn't go unappreciated. So thank you so much. Really, thank you for having me.
Yeah,
and enjoy the booze. Have fun.
Yeah. So anyone who missed it at the beginning, Paul's going to he's going to give away a pair of signed gloves.
Yes.
Or we'll make that like our grand prize. The biggest donor will get that.
Yeah, but you have to come to the Boozy Book Club tonight and donate to get your name put in the raffle.
Okay.
There you go.
That's right.
All right. Well,
I'll let you know
again,
what my
Paul,
drink is.
Yes.
I when I post my drink, I'll tag you in it so you could see what it was for tonight.
Yeah, let me know what it is and let me know.
Okay.
Like, everyone else can message me privately and tell me how nice it was. Like,
okay.
Oh, good. Like,
yeah. Maybe skip this one.
It might take the paint off the walls, Paul. Just go easy.
They're good. I love them. There's only been a few that I didn't really care for, but
yeah,
some of them are really good.
Well, thank you
do
so much,
you.
Paul.
You do you, Maria. You do you.
So soon.
I do. Always. You too.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Paul.
All right. See ya.
Bye.